Hey guys. Hi, this is Adriana Emma Celine Campbell, mom. I wasn't too much on a video because about about a month ago, almost about a month ago, I lost my youngest cousin, and every day it's hard for our family to lose someone like that. It's so emotional. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to be the heart. I'm trying to even go to the at least gym like twice in a week. I know because of the pandemic, COVID-19, it's so hard to. I used to go from Monday to Friday to gym and working out, make me feel better, and what they call you know. But since my best friend, my youngest cousin, passed away. Everything is like turned upside down. It's like we're not, we're not ourselves anymore. We used to be happy. We used to talk. We used to hanging out. We used to. But since my youngest cousin passed away, it's hard to describe how much it is difficult for everyone to move on to tomorrow will be even harder. I lost my first dog, Amia. It'll be 2 years tomorrow when she passed away, when we had to put her down. Ever since of that, my heart is shattered. My heart is it's hard to describe how I feel like emotionally stabilized. But emotionally, I feel depressed. I'm not like I'm not thinking about suicide like that. No, I'm not. That's not me. But depressed because I lost my cousin and my dog's tomorrow will be 2 years. So she's gone and I am so like devastated. I know it's not a timing to do this stuff and I'm sorry that way I'm crying so much. I just ever since he ever since my cousin passed away, life is so hard. Even when you go to the grave, see over there, visit him at the grave, it's just even harder. Even so hard to even say goodbye to him. I'm asking myself, why did we have to so lose him so quickly? This happened so fast. I don't know how to describe difficult time in my life, hardest time in my life that I don't feel myself. I don't feel myself. After losing my cousin, my youngest cousin, I'm just not feeling myself. Even though it's so hard for me to go visit his older brother and his mom at his mom house, my aunt house. I'm always feeling he's there in his room. I always go inside his room talking to him. Say, hey cousin, how's it going? How's we used to like chit chat all the time and message each other. And that day on October 9, he was messaged me and messaged my daughter, telling my daughter, hey sweetie, how are you? How's your school going? And he messaged me too, telling me, hey, are you guys gonna come for a coffee and the late lunch dinners at my mom house? We're gonna have a nice. And I told him, yeah, we will come. Like when my daughter comes and my mom comes from work, then we can hang out. Everything was okay that morning, and I was came back home from the gym, and like about 9:15, 9:20, I was home, and I took my Millie Luna, this dog, outside to go potty, and ever since that, everything was fine. Around 9:45, I was came back, and I was sitting in a from my dog's potty, and I was sitting on the living room on my stairs, and all of a sudden I noticed my aunt's calling me. I thought she wanted to ask me what I'm doing, about stuff like that. And then as soon as I answered the phone, my aunt said, please come. My son's collapsed at his home with the front of his mom. I didn't even know how I drove from my home to here. I was staying in 5 seconds. All I know, there was one ambulance, two fire departments. And when I got there, I was like, I was running to the house, but I couldn't go inside because they didn't know who I am. The fire. I was like, my aunt called me. I like immediately come in, and all I know that I saw him, he was sitting at living room at his mom house, holding his head behind in this area. I think on this side, right here, and then the guy was telling, let's go take you to the hospital, make sure you're okay. And then the guy was holding him in his arm, and then he was walking by me, and his mom grabbed his phone, and then his driver license, his wallet, and they took him to Salt Lake Regional Hospital, and me and my aunt were immediately went over there, and we sat there for like 2 hours, maybe 15-20 minutes. The lady came from the front desk. She bring his mom over there. Not even 5 seconds, his mom came back. He said it's really bad. Because in the second seizure when he was in the hospital, he had a second seizure, and they couldn't help him. His brain, he couldn't breathe his own. His brain completely bad. And after that, I'm like shocking. And then all I know is I saw my little cousin. from from the Salt Lake Original Hospital to they took him to the University of Utah, and with this kid able to breathe himself at all, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe this is really happening. That this is really bad. And my mom at the time called me in the hospital. She's like, "What happened?" And I couldn't call. I told her I couldn't call her because I don't know what the reaction will be. But I called her and my mom called me and she said, "What happened?" I told her what happened. And then she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is really happening, yeah." And that day, I was trying to pick up my daughter early from school, like around 1:30, because my family is the most important in anything in the world. And they didn't let me. Actually, the lady didn't let me to pick her up. Because she thinks that I'm not Emma's mom. She thinks I'm who knows who I am, And I'm like, I was so pissed off. I was so mad. But before that, after the fact that, my mom was calm. She's like, "What happened?" And I said, "I'm dying." I'm like, "What?" After my mom said it to me that my cousin's dying, I'm like, "No." No, it's not. That's not even true. That's the lie. That's the lie. I'm thinking that's a lie. I thought he would believe. I thought he would live a long time. He's only like 29 years old when he passed away. Anyhow, my mom came home early from work, and my mom's like, "Where are you guys?" I'm like, "I'm still waiting for my daughter. They didn't let me to take her out from the school. The lady didn't let me. I don't know why." I wanna tell her all the shit nasty stuff to her. Like, I was so pissed at her. I'm still pissed at her. I had on Monday morning, I had to send a letter to tell her what's going on, and then send after the fact, my cousin died on the 10th, on October 10th at 4:40 p.m. They did a last testing, thinking that maybe some brain area. When he fell, he hurt pretty much hard on this area in here that he broke bone, and then those bone was like nerves that he broke that, and that's what everything shut down completely. I couldn't believe it. This is really happening. I lost my cousin. It's been almost November 10 will be next Tuesday. It'll be like a month since he gone. And I don't know how to function anymore. Every day for me it's a struggle and hard and everything every day, and I know it's hard to move on. I know we're gonna have everybody from my family will be having a hard time to let him go for real. He's not coming back home, and that's in heaven. That he's watching us every single day. That he's with our grandparents, and that like so hard. I'm really like trying so hard. Not let it go faster, but slowly telling myself, I know he's in the good heavens, and then that he's in the good, you know, he's not, doesn't not suffer, like, and he's just, I don't know, I don't know what to say. I honestly, every day I think about him 24/7. Even when I'm working out. Even when I'm thinking his smiling face, laughing in his face, and all that stuff, and I know he's watching me now, the way I'm crying for him, the way I miss him so much. Anyhow, if you check this message, I'm sure if you have cousins or any family member, please. It's hard to lose them, especially when they're young, when they're unexpectedly happen. But with the school thing, I will do my stuff. If I see that lady, I will tell her all the nasty shit to her. I honestly feel like I'm not Emma's mom. I feel like I'm somebody else. You know. But I talked with the principal Monday after the fact my cousin passed away, and that's why I sent the picture of my cousin's face when he was in the hospital. I told them my cousin passed away, on the weekend, and unexpectedly. And I explained I didn't mean to say that all those nasty crap, but I was so mad at her that I didn't know what to do. I need to be with my family, and she said to me, you know what? She said to me, leave your kid in here and come back. I'm like, are you the babysitter? And that's what I told the principal. I said, is she gonna be my babysitter, like a daycare babysitter from after 3 o'clock? No, she's not. She's gonna leave my kid from the school, and someone can kidnap her, someone can do something, like. The principal know what's going on, and she got in trouble, which is awesome. She talked to her what's going on. She tell her that you have to trust those adults' parents, no matter what happens. When a situation comes like that, you need to let that kid go. It doesn't matter if they stay for 5, 10, 15, 1 hour in school, 2 hours in school, if something happened, and then the parents, someone coming in to pick up the kid, you need to let that kid go. Just wait for that moment to see the loser lady and just to say, this is what happened. I hope you lose your job. That's what I'm going to tell her. I'm still pissed what happened. I'm still angry, even if they have to be talked with the friend of the principal. And with her, I will tell them my deal of the story. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. Excuse my language. I'm mad. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. My family is my family, number one. School is school. Even this school sucks. Especially with COVID-19. It's hard. But I hope one day that I will talk to her if she wanted to say hi to me. And I will say, let's talk to the principal. And that's what I'm going to tell her. I'm the principal. I don't care if I get pissed off. mad, angry. As long I'm happy with Edith and let that woman know that I'm not a loser, that I'm not a bad mom, that I'm thinking that I'm someone else. I'm like, do you see the two people on the list who can and cannot pick up my kid? I even told the principal about it. I even told the principal that what if a guy came and they say, oh, he's my cousin. How do you know it's my cousin? Is it on the list? No. Oh yeah. So anyhow, I'm sad. I'm crying every day because for the past almost a month now, I miss my cousin dearly, and you know that. I'm always thinking he'll be message me to the Facebook Messenger, telling me, like what's going on, how was the life treat, how was stuff, but with that lady, I want her to back off from me and my kid. That's I can tell now. Anyhow, take the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys. I'll see you soon.